Ron, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day. Clint. Good to see you guys. I got some fun stuff to talk about. Put this one out here too for fun. Gonna be doing a giveaway this week. Trying to figure out what day to do it. Louie, how's it going, man? Donnie, good to see you. Flicking the Jack Wolf today. Crystal tie. I want more crystal tie. That's what we need. Hey, Henry. So this Flightanium theory, one thing they did was, if people remember the arc form, it actually had studs. And I checked it out, but having a hole instead is completely my jam. I'm really digging this. Something to be honest about, it is listed as DLC, and it is totally PVD. Right now would be good. I got to get a little bit set up, but this week will be a good one. Yeah, 2 years of having a channel. And I'm going to be sending this off to Wyvern because he wants to review it. So he sent me something to review, which has been on my dream list. And it arrived today, and I couldn't be more stoked. What did I just do? There we go. The Wii-XL. This has been on my list for a long time to check out. I'm telling you, it's nice. So, looking forward to reviewing that. Letting Wyvern check that out. And so this comes out Thursday. The Nolichucky Jack in this brown-green jigged bone. Hand done. Then the fun thing is TSA Knives did a special release of the Barlow in the same exact jigging and bone. And they've got a couple of these left if you're looking to be the person who matches. Man, this is a good slip joint. And it comes out Thursday. And if you're on TPK, use code TITANIUM10. You can get 10% off your purchase at TPK. And helps me look like I actually talk to people. And then we got in the tenable version of the Tiny Dancer. Now the concept version has those really cool angled grinds and everything. Not on this version. It does have some wickedly thick G10. So thick, I thought it was aluminum at first. But crazy sharp out of the box. Fits good in the hand. You can kind of get in there a little. But I'm digging this. D2, like $50. Pretty good deal. Knives Are Life. What's up, man? So yeah, Wyvern sent this over to check out. And I get to review it, and then I'll be sending it back. He made me promise that I won't remove the studs and cut a hole to flick it open. That'll be hard. And then I'll be sending him the arc form to review, and then he'll send it back. Or not the arc form, the theory. But I noticed they have a ton of variations at TPK of the Kentucky Holler Jack. This one happens to be my favorite. But I I know they've had some seconds on there, and you can still use codes on there to get the discount. 154 cm, crazy slicey, really good slip joints. Yeah, if you're looking at any of those, I highly recommend them. Hey, Pocket Privilege, Tabby. I don't have any ballast songs on me, no, but got some slip joints, fixed blade, some premium, some 20 CVs, gas station knife, courtesy, actually, of Shay. Can't go wrong with a snake eye. And, surprised nobody's asked yet. Hey, Tegan. Got something a little special up in the corner there. We have Midgard Messer. This thing barely fits my hand, but this is a very thick chunk of D2. And they don't make this one anymore. I did a trade, and they even matched the pocket clip. These are crazy. Nice, Donnie. I'd snag one. Yeah, this works, but it's definitely more of a showpiece, I think. Carrying this thing around would not be practical. It's pretty heavy. It's very possible. Because sometimes those ideas bring out knives like this. And then getting to borrow the Hyphen XL just makes me want to pick one up more. Going from carrying that to this is crazy weight change. They just got the all black one in, Tegan, at White Mountain, so you can use my code there if you want. Save yourself 10% if you're picking anything up. Just titanium. You got a Balisong? I've played with Balisongs. They're very cool. I've just never held on to them for very long. And I have technically I have two, but I don't have them in my surrounding area right now. Hey, Mr. Mouse. How much do they cost? You mean something like this? This also comes with an extra lock. So if you're actually going to go out there and do some hard work, you can lock the back lock. So this is about as safe as it gets. But these they don't make, but they were running $325 new. And now Midgard Messer, they make a lot of stuff. Everything is in D2. Everything is overbuilt. It's rare to find something under 150 just because everything's so big. I personally don't do sharpening because I have a good friend locally that will do that for me and enjoys it. And I also have a good friend a little bit out of town for the crazier stuff to sharpen that he has a sharpening business. Oh, it went in 20 seconds? I saw pictures of the sea otter and I was thinking about it. Dang. Thank you, Mr. Mouse. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was looking at that. Did you get one? That was pretty cool looking. But if you're looking for an overbuilt, it was milled. Huh. Because I'd seen pictures ahead of time. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is a Midgard design, but built by Tenable. you can get for about $60, and recommend that. And this is the closest you'll probably get to a Midgard without getting an actual one. And you know, so many cool things. And I don't know if you guys know who Knife Dope is, but Knives of Life, he was drooling over this. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm keeping a hold of this one. But oh man, your work, and then you got your tornado. Which tornado did you get? Oh yeah, the bomber, the tenable version, not the Midgard version. Man, this is cool, and for the price, you really can't go wrong, man. It's such a good one. And everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people are at SHOT Show right now, which is an industry invite only. So unless you're there working with a company or you got a creator pass, I could probably get one, but I didn't really feel like going to Vegas. I don't like to travel much, honestly, but I've been seeing pictures from Vu, from Ray and Bees, and there's some awesome stuff coming out this year. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Waylon. Saying, Wyvern found out that I really want to check out a wee hyphen, and I'm really digging it. The only thing that I'm worried about is I keep putting my fingers on the frame lock. Otherwise, it's really nice. But I'll do a full review of this. And Tenable sent over the Tiny Dancer. Now, the concept version's a lot more because it's S35, and it had the sideways milled lines in it. And this obviously doesn't, and it's D2. But this is a very sharp, very comfortable fixed blade. I've been very surprised with this. I'm really digging it. This is a super thick G10 handle. Full tang. Not as impressed with the sheath. It doesn't like to fit that well, but it does have the rotating there, so it's easy, but it does not like to fit in very well. But that's fine. And I was thinking this would be something fun to really put some work to and then have it sharpen back up. But not today because it is like -13 right now. And that's no fun. Now, so this is the Nolachak Jucky from Rosecraft. And this is the original color it was released in. It's like this brown green. But now they've added jigging, all done by hand. All hand built, actually. And it's really nice. And I saw just today, I checked. TSA Knives has this exclusive of the Barlow in the same color and jigging pattern. So I know there's some of you that like to match. And here you go. Here's your chance. This comes out Thursday. I believe it'll be like 56, something like that. Full size, just like all the other ones. This might be jumping towards front of the line for my favorite, though. I'm really liking it. One of that sticks out when you mash the button in the middle. One that sticks out. Oh, like an OTF? I do, but I don't have it on me right now. I've been doing some rearranging. I try to pull out different knives and put other ones away. I'm a big fan of OTFs. I really want to get one of those Remet like swordfishes where it's the gravity knife. I think that would be a lot of fun. Have a good one, Neil. I look forward to hearing that you got your tornado. Hi, Victorious. And, TPK still has a bunch of these. You can use codes. You can use my code, TitaniumJustin. Save yourself like $12 or something. And they have a whole bunch of different colorways, but this is a really good slip joint. 154 cm. And for the price, man, it's great. And of course, my tornado is in the other room, but there are plenty of tornadoes left. And I have been carrying that since it showed up. It's not, Kathleen. I will say it's not. It's not really like chamfered down, but in the hand, it's not a problem at all. Like I'll hold it up next to the Barlow. So you see they're actually, the Barlow is like an 1/8 of an inch thinner at most, like literally just that much. So it's not really wide in the hand. It's good. Hey, Blind Woo. Picking up those emojis. Thank you. 1 month. Nice. Get the sprinkle salute. And this week we will be doing the 2-year giveaway. It's not going to be some massive giveaway, but it'll be a good giveaway. Definitely thinner than the Stag, but not as thin as the regular. It's pretty similar to the regular bone. They just jigged it a little bit, so it's thinner than the Stag. I'll say that. It's pretty close to the Stag. It's not this. I just want to walk around with this all the time now. Yeah. So this is a Midgard Messer. And it's a backlock. Solid D2. Not a real big handle, but still, that I'd have to look it up or measure it. That blade stock thickness is crazy. But it comes down to a fine. It's nice. This exact one isn't in production at the moment, but of course they have tons of them. A lot of the folders will be in the 200 to 300s and up. They do have fixed blades you can get in the low hundreds though, which is nice. It is. It's a beast. It just came in. I worked a little trade. To be honest, I had to trade the Growler XL, but I didn't think I would ever have a chance to get that again. So I went for it. And yeah, and this year I think I'm going to try to focus more on finding things that would be on my grail list and maybe checking them out before I would spend the money. So Wyvern was super kind. I got to get used to that frame lock. Let me check this out because this has been on my list for so long. So I'm going to check it out, see if I want to add it to the collection or not. Not this one. This one's his. And then he wanted to check out the Theory. So I'll send that over for him to check out. And yeah, let's see here. I did see that video for the new Benchmade bug out. They are going to have a special edition where it is as thin as, what was that thin one they had that was way overpriced? I love the high fin. The one thing I gotta pay a lot of attention when to opening it, because I like to rest my hand in the back on most knives and flick it out this way, but then I'm pressing on the frame lock. So I gotta remember to keep my fingers up, and then it's super smooth. But I primarily reverse flick, and that causes no problem for me. I'm really digging this. I'm a sucker for Gavco designs. I think that one he did for Vosteed was amazing. And I'm really digging that. Dude, I try to ride the clips, and then, oh, there we go. It's like I'm skateboarding again. Thank you, man. That might just fix that whole problem for me. And not to mention, this is a hollow grind, a nice deep hollow grind. So this might go on this will probably stay on my list of something I need to pick up. You know, my grail list isn't like ridiculous stuff. It's just stuff that's just slightly out of my price range. Oh, hey, by the way, everybody, Steve, how do I do this? There we go. Steve, I made you a mod so you can drop to your link. I didn't realize you'd started a channel, and I saw your story today, and I went and I followed immediately. But post your link. He just hit 100 followers. He's doing a giveaway. He's growing pretty quick. You know, support that community. And yeah, I've already went through, and there's some really cool stuff. No problem. Hey, that's what we're here for, right? You know, we go to the channels, we support each other, we find the ones we like, maybe new ones that we like even more. That's the way to do it. And here's another question. How many of you guys are into EDC pens, like titanium pens, aluminum pens, EDC? Because I just picked one up. I bought it. I'm going to do a video. Hopefully you guys will watch the video after. Hey, Robert, good to see you. You're into pens? All right. So, first of all, the best pens out of all the pens I tried last year was Concept, the Frag Anno. Those are killer. There we go. You guys can click that link. Give Steve a follow. See if we can get him a couple more people. I just ordered one on random. Katuo has some titanium pens at a very reasonable price. And so let's take a look. So we've got the extra ink. They're a cool sticker. And they're calling this Halo 80s Grunge. I don't know how they did this, but this is all titanium. And I don't know if this is painted over titanium or it's got a dip on it. It'd be crazy if this is anode. But yeah. So these run about $40. The one thing I've noticed just since opening it, I haven't really used it, is this button. Kind of useless because you have to take the pocket clip, you pull it down, and you slide it over. Unless you're I guess you can do that with this. You push down and then slide it over, and then it comes out. There's a little bit of rigidity there. Otherwise, it's a very smooth pen, but the action is extremely smooth, very light. And these run like $40 at Katuo. I'm guessing White Mountain has them. White Mountain has a huge selection of pens, if you're ever looking. So I'll be doing an unboxing and video on this because I really get into... Oh, you got the same one coming, Steve? Nice. Yep, Blade City. Yeah, my boys at Blade City. I'd seen these on their website, and I'd been thinking about it. So then when Dan at Blade City pulled this out, I was like, all right, we'll see what they go for. And I got it under price, so I went for it. I know Whatnot is sometimes can be crazy, like good sellers, bad sellers, spending too much or too little. But I'll tell you guys what, Blade City, I've been on Whatnot watching for over a year now. And there's been twice where I have accidentally swiped, like just not paying attention, and Dan did me good. Laser Anno. Oh, there we go. But I think for the price, that's really good. And I'm going to try to do more pens on this channel because I really dig them. So I hope you guys dig them. Hey, Palmer, what's up? Check out the Midgard, man. So not only did I do a trade with Kelly, but Kelly sent me a bag of stickers and a whole bag of these monkey fists. So I haven't seen pop in yet, and a little skull. So when she pops in, a big thank you to her. Yeah, she is. Just got home? Nice. Yep, you know what? I gotta grab my charger. Hey, dude. Yeah? Can you unplug my charger and bring it to me? Yeah. It's back in the room. Yeah, let's hope the phone doesn't die. It's at 5%. So really hoping it doesn't die. We got a giveaway coming up this week. I'm really looking forward to it. It is 2 years now of running a channel. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, that would be hilarious.
No, it has 10%.
That's okay. Thank you. All right, I got a little bit of a charge, not much, but enough to get started. And the phone's at 3, so we'll see what happens. So I got a new battery pack, Kathleen. I got a new one, and it's really nice. But then the plug-in that I had went out. I had a cheap $2 plug-in. So I got a new one coming tomorrow from Amazon. So this new charger and the new plug-in are supposed to be both super fast charging, so I should be all set tomorrow. I mean, I always need backup chargers. I will say this. Everybody said Anker was the best chargers, so I kept buying them. I bought 3 of them in a year. So I was like, no more. So I found this brand, INIU. And it got amazing reviews. And for the price, it can do a much better charge and quicker. So I'm really hoping that this one goes the distance. They really should last longer than they do. But if this starts to bail on me, I'm going to hit you up, Mr. Mouse. I don't know what I'm doing. And I have messaged many companies Like, I'll make some videos. Just send me a good charger or recommend a good charger. Anything. And I've gotten zero replies. So we're gonna see how this one goes. But appreciate that too. Definitely. So lots of good stuff coming up. Man, there's just so many good knives coming up, and trying to refocus and not buy massive amounts of knives. The few companies that send me knives, I definitely want to promote because I love those companies. 4 years, it's all taped up. I had 2 of them that I was sent recall notices for, and I was like, nah, forget it. I'm going to keep using it. And they died. I had one, the first one I had lasted a little while, but then it died, and then the other 2 died pretty quick. Hey, Wyvern! It arrived today. So first thing I'm going to do before I send it back is, this is beautiful. This is the exact colorway I need to go with. So I'm just going to remove these studs here. I'm going to put a little hole right here. And I love it. It's great. It is pretty much what I thought it would be. And yeah, it's going to end up being on my list. I'm going to try to focus a little bit more on grails and things like that this year. And I'll be sending this out to you. This arc form is great. My favorite part is it just makes that sound when it shuts. It's just a good one. So I hope you like checking this one out. The greatest knife of all time. That is subjective. Because I think that's the journey we go on. That's why we all have so many knives. We're like trying to find the perfect knife. I like so many knives, it's hard to make that decision. Awesome. And see, there's, you're looking for a work knife, just like a good knife, fixed blade knife, and then you dive into slip joints and it just never ends. And I have a weird taste. I like giant knives and small knives. And I also love slip joints. Yeah, still looking. Anything but Benchmade. If you took the price tag off of Benchmade, they make a decent knife. Did you see they announced or released pictures? They're doing a bug out the size of the Narrows. The bug out is already so thin and light. Everybody mods it to add weight. So now it's going to be the size, the thinness of a Narrows. I have not, Kathleen. I've asked to borrow people's trestle and got shot down. Bees put in that good word for me with Kaiser for the Van Gogh trestle. Kaiser this is Bees even put in a good word for me. And Kaiser said, well, here's when it goes on sale. It sold out very fast. It lasted like 2 days and I didn't have the money. It was like $70. So I missed out on the Van Gogh one, which was a bummer. I'd love to check out the Mother of Pearl one or any of them. Everybody says it's a great knife. And Ron, I traded the Growler XL and a little extra and got the Midgard. I just couldn't say no to the Midgard. um, yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I have a long relationship with. Well, I have a long non-relationship with Kaiser. Oh yeah, I'll have to ask Lefty. He always has stuff, and um, but yeah, I've been wanting to check out the trestle, and I made this big nice speech to Kaiser, like, hey, you know, not only am I a folder channel, but I'm also like 50% slip joint channel. Um, I try to fit in both niches, and um, they did not care. Yeah, I personally don't think Benchmade is anti 2A. I think they were trying to put something there to help when they did like those buyback programs off the streets, but I really don't know a whole lot about it. But you know, let's say I'm very big into my Kershaws, anyways. I would take a Bel Air over a Bug Out any day of the week. But that's a whole nother story. Has the best walk and talk of any slip joint. Wow. I was talking to Severance about it because he had questions about it, and I was doing some research, and it looks like they added a detent to that slip joint. So I think they did something to give it probably a better fill overall. And I can pick up a budget one. I just there's a couple as opposed to the budget one where I'm like, okay, they have that crystal tie, which is nice. Um, and I don't have anything against Kaiser. It's just, when you're like, can I even borrow one to check one out, and I'll send it back, and they're like, don't even talk to us. But I still want to check one out, and I'll find a way. Yeah, and I'll check one out eventually. I just gotta get it on that list there. Because if it's a good slip joint, it's a good slip joint, and I'm not gonna knock who makes it. Um, and I definitely have covered the bases of case, can have good and bad. Rosecraft for your money is ridiculous. Traditional pocket knives, ridiculously good. You guys know how much I love Jack Wolf's knives. And awesome that new ABW in 7 days on DLT. It has that different milling. That is on my list. We'll see if it's something. See, I got some trades I gotta finish working out before I can spend the money myself. But a very good friend traded me for this quiet carry. 20 CV slip joint. Has the removable pocket clip. Kind of like it on this one, actually. And it has a great pull. You can sink your finger right in there, and you're perfect. And really digging this one. And ABW, another great slip joint. Not much of a fixie guy. Yeah. Start with some of the more standard ones. Like this is just the tenable tiny dancer. Um, I, you know, I carry them when I'm out, and right now it is not like just going to the store, but like when I go on hikes and stuff, I'll take one. I usually will throw it in a pack because I don't like to have them on my side. It's just not comfortable. Um, but yeah, they're definitely a different thing to get used to and to review. Yeah, these are all real knives. But once you start tree stumping with them, you'll never stop. Casey's first one, first fixed blade, that one's a great one. It's very lightweight, good to carry. You have some and some great ones, but not for review. Yeah. Waxed wings knife for good deals on fixed blades. Okay, I'll definitely do that. And but I'm definitely much more of a folder and a slip joint person. If you ever get a chance to check out any of the Jack Wolves that were slip joints or locking, man, do it. He dropped on Friday. Okay. That would make your day. Yeah. Over the summer, I challenged Casey to a stumping. I was stumping everything. I even stumped a watermelon. I was going out in the woods, so I looked up what deer can eat, and watermelon and stuff like that was on the list. So, hey, Oreo Dave. Hope you're having a good day, my friend. Checking out some different knives. Got in this heavy beast, Midgard Messer. I'm digging it. And it's got to warm up so I can go outside and test out this tiny dancer. And then new slip joints coming out this week from Rosecraft. They also have this keyring one that is sharp as can be. I mean, just crazy sharp. They've had these for a while, but this is the first time they've done like the Mexican blanket G10. And these are only like $23. And then you can use code Titanium and get 10% off. This will only be available at Rosecraft. But then these will only be available at dealers, not at Rosecraft. So if you're looking at these traditional pocket knives, we'll give you 10% off with code Titanium10. And I think they're between like 57 and 63, something like that. But yeah, we'll have a giveaway later this week and some really good stuff to review, obviously. Cool stuff coming in, some pens. Well, the Katuo pen. And I'm super stoked about it. My phone does need to go charge, unfortunately, but tomorrow I have the plug-in coming, so I won't be doing these short lives. I'll be able to do a full-length one. And yeah, so hope you guys are having an amazing day. And I will see you in the lives tonight. Oh, before we go, who's on tonight? It's Tuesday. What do we got? I always forget Tuesday nights for some reason, but I end up watching stuff, so I know. But if Casey hasn't popped on yet, I bet he pops on for a little bit. But yeah, hope you guys all have an amazing night. Take care. Talk to you later.